The city pledge to mow all vacant city lots is off to a great start. According to Detroit residents, they are happy to see the new progress.
Several years, the city has really not cut the vacant lots fully. We only did what was called window painting, where we would just cut around the sidewalks and the curbs to make it safe for people to walk by or see around the curb. The city roughly owns probably about 60% of the vacant lots that we've either received through foreclosure process, or we've worked out a deal with Wayne County or the state or some sort of arrangement like that.
I am super excited about the lots being cut. It makes a big difference.
When I first moved here, the grass was this high. My landlord and his son came by and they whacked it down. And once they whacked it down, I kept it maintained like it is now.
There's a lot of people that don't want to live next to us, and they are capable of going out, and they do, put their money into the maintenance of the lots next to them, and I think it's wonderful.
Last couple of years, I've been just cutting the curb here because the grass over here has been a little bit too high. So I've been maintaining the curb and the sidewalk.
The few neighbors that are here, we've been trying to maintain just to make sure we can see what comes across the street and everything. We started off a couple years back doing a little, then we moved it back. We even went all the way up to grasses on the curb side. If you notice, that's been pretty clean.
In an effort to continue to fight blight, the city, Mayor Duggan has worked with us and has approved us to move forward with a full vacant lot cut. So we now are back to cutting like we used to several years ago, cutting the entire vacant lots in the city.
Since Mayor Duggan has been in office, I've seen a lot more construction. All the city lights, at least in this area, has been upgraded or worked on. The trash pickup has been double what it was, and the lots are being cut finally.
I like what Mayor Duggan have done for as sending the peoples out here on this grass stuff, because what people's got to understand is it's a lot of children in the neighborhood.
The city has partnered with two contractors, Payne Landscaping on the east side and Brylar for the west side and southwest side of Detroit. These two contractors have made it a point of hiring Detroit residents for employment. Angie Hips manages the process of maintaining the city vacant lots.
What we do is we schedule the cuts. According to the area, we start in a certain area. They actually, as you saw, they comb through an area. They go street to street, cutting all the vacant lots. Now, somebody does go, as you can see, and move the major branches and things, and everything is cleaned up. They take some things with them, the smaller items, but then the tires, the bulk items, they put at curbside. And then we go through and we actually write down the addresses, or they communicate to us if they have an area that needs cleaning up for big items, and email it to DPW, and they send their people out to do the bulk pickup. So it's clean totally right away.
And we do a lot of trimming work on the curb and corners. We make sure that the traffic be able to see from corner to corner. We got cleanup crew come behind us, so they're gonna do the trimming around the trees and the fire hydrants and the corner and pick up all the litter and debris up. Blow up the sidewalk, no grass in the street is left.
This is a blessing. We can kind of help maintain now that y'all have gave us this big push. And you're doing a wonderful job. You didn't just cut the grass. You came back and you took the trimmers and trimmed the bushes around the trees, picked up the paper, moved the logs, put the furniture out on the street. This has been a blessing. I really appreciate y'all doing this. Thought y'all had forgot about us on West Value.
I appreciate them coming out cutting the lots.
And we get telephone calls from citizens wanting to know when they're going to be into their areas. I give them a schedule of where they're going to be roughly at what time, and then they know kind of when to expect the vacant lot contractors to come through and start cutting.
Definitely improving looks in the city. A lot of the citizens are very happy. We're getting lots of positive comments. The first cut started June 9th and takes about 60 days to complete, and then we'll go back and do a second cut, which will take about 45 days. And that's the new program, which I think has been very popular with the citizens, and we look forward to continuing doing it this way in the near future.
For more information on how to report a vacant lot in your neighborhood, call 313-224-5555.